Back to my channel, it's me, Irvin, with another manga review, chapter review from Mahou Shoujo site Sept. This is actually 3 chapters in one. These are 3 smaller chapters that are equivalent to 1 chapter of the first volume. Actually, they could have been a little bit more than just 1 chapter because there were 3 of them and they were pretty lengthy for just extra chapters. So these are extra chapters. Yeah, Little Wolf, not this one actually. These chapters were actually different. We learned from a different magical girl, completely a different story. We follow the life of Nanako-chan, who is having her regular dine-in celebration for whatever, they actually never mention it, in a diner with her family, and all of a sudden a truck just runs into the building and her father and her mother are killed. And when she wakes up in the hospital after a whole week of being unconscious, she wakes up to those news as well as she lost both her legs. So Nanako-chan goes through recovery. She listens to the news as she's recovering in the hospital and learns that the guy that killed her parents is released free without no punishment from the police department. She then gets in a big fit of anger, and she has the vision of the magical girl site where they promise her for her to receive a wand. She does receive it, and it's some clippers. These clippers, whatever she clips or she tries to clip, it dissolves into dust. So that's her wand, that's her magic wand. And in the 3rd extra chapter, she goes into looking for this man and she finds him, and it's an old man. The reason that the old man ran into her parents were 1, because he's old, but 2, he's transporting his wife that seems to have some type of dementia, maybe Alzheimer's. So he tells her, when I was released, the first thing that crossed my mind was committing suicide to atone for my sin. But, my wife needs me. There's no one that can take care of her, and she's sick. So Nanako-chan takes pity into him, says, you know what, I'm not going to kill you, but I'm going to do what you did to me. I'm going to take away your reason of living. And she clips the lady and she dissolves into dust. And that's it. That's the extra chapter, or the extra 3 chapters to volume 1. It's a little short story of a magical girl gone crazy, like any magical girl, side apocalypse, thingamajiggy. Yes, Little Wolf, WTF, WTF, exclamation points. Yeah, I totally agree. This is very short, very dark, straight to the point, and we don't know if she's gonna show up later on in the series of Mahou Shoujo site Sept, or if this is just gonna be an ongoing thing that happens in the volumes where we just hear of a different magical girl, how she became to be a magical girl, and how she came to her revenge. So we don't know. Either or, I think I would be happy with. They're pretty dark, and props, like Little Wolf says in the chat, props for it being straight to the point. They're pretty dark, straight to the point, and if the whole series was made like that, I think I wouldn't mind it. It kind of felt like, I'm blanking out. There's this show, and maybe Little Wolf can help me in the chat. There's a show that came out a few seasons ago that were short stories of this awesome writer that does short, dark stories. It kind of reminded me of that, It's just a 1 episode thing. It's short, it goes straight to the point, it's dark, and it leaves you going like, what the heck? So, overall, great, I liked it. It did influence my rating of the series? No, because it had nothing to do with the story that we've had so far. Like Leatherwolf mentioned, Sex Cafe? No, nothing happened, none of that sort. We didn't even see any of the characters, Hyuka, Tsurara, or Akio-kun. We didn't see any of those characters, so I'm not even gonna try to give a rating to this video because it didn't affect anything of the story. So I'll just end with it being a great short, and I think it should, if they're gonna give us more shorts like this at the end of each volume, I'm gonna be very happy. So thank you so much for Leatherwolf being in the chat there. A little shout out to you. Thank you for everyone else who's watching this video pre-recorded. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Overnight I hit 1,800, so I'm pumped up that I'm at 1,800 now. My goal is 2,000, so we're about 200 subscribers away from 2,000. So thank you so much for all who've been supporting my channel and who've been just watching my videos. Guys, so again, one more time, thank you so much. And like always, don't be strangers.